Welcome on your journey of self-regulation and co-regulation. Here's your ticket. Let's get things going. Whoa, pump the brakes. We can't just jump in all willy-nilly. Let's get some background knowledge first. All right, so self-regulation. Self-regulation is the ability to manage and regulate our own emotions and behaviors. So, what is co-regulation? Well, between an adult and a child means helping a child learn how to regulate their emotions by showing empathy and modeling calmness. So, the most important thing about co-regulation is that we, as the adults, are able to recognize and manage our own emotions first. Think about it like this. Come on, plane. When we're on one of these, the plane, we're always instructed to put on our oxygen mask first before helping others. Same thing with co-regulation. If we're taking care of ourselves, we're going to be able to help the young people more through co-regulation. Let's get going. Step one in co-regulation is really for the adults, and that's self-regulation. So self-regulation. To be able to co-regulate with a child, the adult needs to be able to actively manage their own emotions in the situation, which can be really hard. Because when a child is upset and having really big emotions, and we enter that situation, it is really easy for the energy and their emotions to affect us and how we're feeling. So it's really important for us as the adults to be aware of our own triggers in order to be helpful to a child when they are dysregulated.
All right, so we're going to talk about dysregulation. Some young people can have a big outburst of emotions with no lead up. Sometimes there isn't warning signs. I have a few friends who will kind of shut down and maybe disassociate and look forward with a blank stare, and that also could be a warning sign that they're dysregulating. Others may have it build up for a while, and then there is a big eruption of emotions or behaviors. Or sometimes kids are immediately being physically aggressive, and that is a telltale sign that they are dysregulated. Keep in mind now, a young person's trigger may seem like something that would be a minor inconvenience to maybe us, but for them it is a big deal.
So as you can see, I brought some friends with me to help us out with co-regulation. Here's another one. Take it over.
So we notice the young person is dysregulated and may benefit from co-regulation. Then what? The goal of
So our co-regulation roadmap. Step one, pause. Pausing. Adult needs to pause and self-regulate their own emotions before engaging. Something that can help with that is to breathe. Take a deep breath before engaging. So a Hoberman spear is a great tool to practice a deep breath. So what I do, I'll hold it up here, is as I slowly open it, I breathe in. I slowly close it, I breathe out. Follow along for the next one. Breathe in. And breathe out. Validate. When we're validating feelings, remember, tone matters. Hey, Erica. Hey, Erica. I said the same thing, but my tone, my facial expression, my body language said something different. Really got to check ourselves with that so the right message is getting across. We want to keep our tone calm, not raise our voice. By keeping our tone relaxed, it can be a powerful disruptor when a young person is upset. Also during this stage, getting on the kid's level. When a child is stressed or overwhelmed, it is likely they become more stressed when an adult is towering over them. If I'm standing over someone, I'm going to feel unsafe, more threatened. So meet them where they're at their level, when it's safe to do so. And then when it comes to validating their feelings, remember, we're validating the feeling, not the behavior. All feelings are valid. Behaviors are not. Some children may be able to tell you what they're feeling, and others may need help getting there. So for a child who needs help naming their emotions, there's a few ways to go about it. It's important to never just tell them how they're feeling, because that can be triggering. So I don't want to be like, hey, you're feeling angry, because it might get more upset. What instead I would like to do is I want to use questions and choices. hey, it seems like you might be really frustrated right now. Or maybe are you feeling bored or angry? Now be prepared that they may tell you that this is wrong. The feeling, the options you've given, or the choice you've given. In that moment, you do not need to keep listing off emotions. Just go to the next step. And that's why at the end of this roadmap, there's repeat. So for instance, maybe are you feeling frustrated right now? I'm not going to say, are you feeling happy? Are you feeling sad? Because then things are going to erupt. And we don't want that. This part is hard. This step can be really hard when the young person is saying some troubling things. For example, I hate myself, or I suck at everything. It's second nature when it's a young person we care about to be like, no, you don't. You're great at this. Everyone likes you. And if we respond like that, that's telling the young person that we are not listening. We are not validating those feelings. So it's really important in this moment to not correct the statement, but to validate that feeling they're having, and that shows them that you are truly listening to them. Some things you can say are, I'm really sorry that's how you're feeling right now. It really sucks to feel like that. I'm here for you if you need anything, but I hear you. That's wrong. That sucks. Did I solve the problem? No. Did I validate how they're feeling? Thanks. Thanks for the positive reinforcement. Now, also during the validate phase, there could be a caring gesture involved. I suggest you problem solve and discuss this one with your child before they are dysregulated. Because some kids like a back rub, like some squeezes when they're distressed. Other kids gets them more upset. So when they're distressed, not the time to trial and error it. Conversation before, so you have a good plan. Or observing how the young person is reacting after the validate stage. Maybe you're doing some active listening. So the young person might have started talking a lot. You might be just looking, nodding, non-threatening. Body posture, I'm not active listening over here in their face, right? My body's relaxed. I'm listening. I might be giving minimal encouragers like, yep, okay, I hear you. Also during observe, you might start doing a calm down strategy. I might say, Phyllis, would you like to do some deep breathing with me? No. Phyllis doesn't want to. Does that mean I'm not going to maybe deep breathe myself to see if they'll join in participate? Yes. So I might start deep breathing and Phyllis might join in. Or Phyllis might not. And both are okay. We're not going to force them to do the strategy. They have to choose to do it. Remember, silence is okay. But something calm, relaxed together, they will feed off that energy and also become calm and relaxed. We all know sometimes when we're just being with the child, they're yelling, get out, leave me alone. You have to know you're a young person. Some kids want you to get out and leave them alone, and they truly do for a little bit, and then you check in. And some say it, but they do not mean it. They need you to be there, that calming presence for them. And that's you knowing your child. The last steps, adjust and repeat. Based on all the steps before on our roadmap, you problem solve, see if they need more help regulating their emotions, and if they do, you repeat the process, and you might need to change a few things, and you might not. Because every time it's going to be different. The triggers are different. The situations are different. Where we're at as adults are different. So maybe we need to go back to that pause for ourselves and gather ourselves, depending on what's going on. Do you want to say it or do you want me to say it? I guess I'm saying it. Roll the credits.